June 2nd, 2026. We had another continuation in the upward momentum today. We've been in an upward trend for a long time now, so as the days unfold, when you see the upward opportunities and momentum alignments occur, you really want to be paying attention. We're going to be going over the day, the price action, with a 2-minute execution time frame, meaning that's where our entries and exits are dictated, 2 minute. And we're going to go over the alignments that occurred and talk about how you might have been able to capture some of these opportunities that were given to you by the gods. Now, right when market opens, we open below pre-market low, we come down into no man's land, we hit no particular level with regards to my critical levels, and then we come back up, break above VWAP, we come back up to that pre-market high. This is the pre-market high right here, this red. So we open below the pre-market high, come down, come back up to it, come down, come back up, we penetrate through. Now this purple region is the previous week's high and low. So the previous week's lows are down here, these purple lines. So anyway, I'm just walking you through the narrative. It's just a story. We really just want to be listening to the story for the first 15 to 30 minutes of the market. No need to force a trade. But if you wanted to take a trade, okay, where would it have been? Where was the alignment? Well, it's right here. How do you know? Why do I say that? Why? Because at this very point, the 5-minute momentum has now started to get close to flipping into the green, which is what we need. We don't want the 5-minute twins, 5-minute regular hours, 5-minute extended hours. We don't want them to be in the red. We want them to be in the green and expanding. And what is happening? Well, this is in the red and about to start flipping to the green. And this 5-minute extended is in the green and it is expanding. So that is what we call alignment channels, momentum alignment channels. It wasn't official because the 15-minute hadn't concluded yet. The 15-minute was still in the red. So this was an early setup, a risky setup, not an official setup, but yes, it would have been a win with a 1-to-1 ratio. Enter at the close of the candle, put your stop loss at the bottom end of that candle, target a 1-to-1. And the first official entry, you could say, was here, which would have been a loss, but note that the 15-minute momentum had not concluded yet. So we still have not had a full solution to the day. We're just going over these weak alignments that occurred so far. We want the 15 and the 5 to be expanding and are holding upward direction, upward momentum. And then we want the execution time frame to flip into sync, into harmony with that, and that's our entry, which happens here. Look at this. Down, 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 down. All the momentum is selling off and cooling down. Boom. It flips to the upside. Now, the 15 is in the green and building. The 1 hour is aligned, obviously, up and building, strong. The 5-minute is telling you to be careful. It's selling off. But that's okay, because the 5-minute is in the green. It's got the support of the others. That's what we need. So that would have been a wonderful solution. That was the first official solution to the day. Why was it official? Because all three of these time frames were aligned. Even though the 5-minute was a little bit weak, it was still in the green, and our higher time frames were aligned and expanding. That's why. You'll be able to find other opportunities as we go forward. This whole segment right here, this whole channel that I'm about to talk about, this channel right there, there was opportunities every time you see the momentum flip to the upside. Like that, right there. See, down, up, flipping to the upside. That might be an entry that you could take, and yep, would have been a win. Let's go forward. Look at this. Down, 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 up. Okay? So that's the next entry right there. Let's see if that would have been a win. Yep, that would have been a win. So you just go forward and you look at the day and you see how many of these alignments to the upside would have resulted in wins, how many would have resulted in losses, and you do your own due diligence and see how you want to play it. See if you can find patterns. And now the two that I went over were wins, but the following two right here that I'm looking at look to be losses, and that's all right. We come up to this critical double level, previous week's maximum high and the previous day's high. We come up to this And I said, think about it, reminding myself what was probably going to occur next. And sure enough, it did occur. We had some fighting. See how the price action could not penetrate? It fell off. So there's a good market read right there off of the critical levels. No need to overthink it. Just mark the levels and look at how the price action rejects off of. You see one rejection right here. This is one rejection. Right there. Come up to these critical levels, we reject downward. Now, if it happens again, what do you think you should be thinking? And that was the next trade I took today, which was right here. As it started to sell off, right around here, I was waiting for the 5 minute to catch up. See how the 5 minute is not building, it's losing. We want it to go down. We want it to be falling with us. And as soon as it started to fall with us, right around here, I entered my trade. So I captured a little bit of this right here for a 1-to-1. Was it an official setup? No, because the 1 hour is still in the green and going strong, and the 15 minute isn't even crossed over yet. So this was just a sort of a discretionary, light, risky alignment trade that ended up being a win. And then the next opportunity was right here. Can you see why? Can you see it? Look, up, 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 taper. It's not going up anymore. The momentum has shifted down. Why do we care? Because the 15 is crossing over to the downside. The 5 minute is expanding. The momentum is building. So if you see the 1 minute or the 2 minute or the 3 minute, your execution time frame, if you see it flip to the downside, those flips, those changes in momentum create an asymmetrical distribution of probabilities where you can have edge, you can enjoy some edge. You have some edge. Here, you take some. It's for everybody. Everybody can have a little edge. Now, that was the next good trade. Right there. Let's go over. Was there another full alignment that occurred today? Was there another full alignment where everything is going in the same direction in terms of the 15 and the 5? Because we're not going to get another upward momentum opportunity for the rest of the day. So the last one... No, it doesn't happen for the rest of the day. It doesn't happen. You could say this was one here, because the 5 minute is now sort of stalling and holding. And we get a flip down to the C, look, up, 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 down. So that could have been another one right here at what looks to be 12.56. Yep. So all in all, we had a good day in the markets today. We had a lot of opportunities that were given to us. Had you targeted a 1-to-1 and looked for these alignments, you would have finished the day up. Maybe it wasn't a magnificent day, but you would have been able to finish the day up. And that's all that matters. Until then, I will see you in the next one. That was June 2nd. Take care now.